Well, Neil, here we are in Fflint Castle, stone's throw away from Caer Castell over there, somewhere now that's been your home for just over 12 months, and it's going okay.
Yeah, it's going really well. I'm not sure that many people would have predicted we'd be where we are currently. But there's been a lot of hard work to get us to the position we're at. We know that we haven't got the biggest resources in the league, and we know that we're probably punching above our weight really in terms of that. Why be in the Welsh Premier League if you're just going to make up the numbers and just try and survive each season? We had aspirations that we wanted to try and become a top 6 team, and we want to try and get into Europe with Flint, and we've probably done it slightly earlier than most people would imagine in terms of where we are currently, but we've achieved nothing really other than a top 6 finish so far.
Has there been a need to change the mindset perhaps?
Yeah, you know, look, I don't think that I'm speaking out of turn here when I say that for the football club it's been a bit of a shock to the system of what's expected and what's needed to compete at the Welsh Premier League level. I think the league is now going from strength to strength. You know, all the coaches are pro-licensed coaches and management, all the players now, the amount of ex-league players and international players that are playing in the league proves that the standards are raising. Recruitment was key for us in the summer, and I think that, you know, the board bought into the fact that we did need to bring some players in, but more so not for competing on the pitch, but people that know the way that I work and the way that I want to play and can set that culture within the changing room of this is what it takes to play for Neil Gibson's side, and this is what it takes to play for Flint Town Football Club now moving forward. And we've been able to do that with the personnel, and that's added the belief into the group on and off the pitch that we can go and achieve something, I think.
Can I ask, that period that you had away from the league after Prestatyn before coming back in with Flint, was that difficult?
Yeah, it was difficult. I felt that I wanted to be in the league, and I felt I should still be in the Welsh Premier League, but I felt that Prestatyn being my hometown club, it pulled on the heartstrings a little bit. But I always kept that connection with the Welsh Premier League, and I was, you know, itching really to get back involved. There was a couple of opportunities that probably presented themselves before Flint, and I maybe felt that it's important that you're selective about the next opportunity, and we've got some good people behind the scenes at Flint that want success for their local club. I felt like I bought into what they wanted, and if they sort of bought into what I was able to deliver for them on the pitch, so together it'd be a good partnership.
Obviously you've experienced European football with Prestatyn. Given your league position with Flint now, is that something you're letting yourself dream about again?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's got to be. That dream is there, you know, whether it'll be fulfilled this year or not, but I do feel that there maybe is a possibility for a club that wouldn't be expected to get into Europe to seize that opportunity this year. And, you know, we've not been outside of the top 3 all season so far, so it's something that we have to have as a, you know, an opportunity that we can aim for. However, given the resources of other clubs that will be in the top 6 with us, we know that we won't be favourites for that.
Are you a different manager now to how you were back then during that time with Prestatyn?
You do adapt and you change, and you are maybe more considered. You know, at times I wore my heart on my sleeve, you know, and I'm very passionate about whichever team that I'm currently playing for or managing, and I'll always be that way. However, I have far better handle in the last sort of 3 or 4 years of how to be a little bit more detached about letting the emotion run away from us, and then not allowing that to feed into the result.
We look forward to seeing tears at the end of the season then. Happy tears.
Let's hope so.
Neil, diolch yn fawr iawn.
Croeso.